Backstage lights flicker, and nerves hum louder than amplifiers. It's almost showtime. Here at Swift Shifter, we're cracking open the second chapter on pre-show rituals, the quirky routines, secret handshakes, and bizarre superstitions performers swear by before stepping into the spotlight. What lengths do artists go to chase good luck or steady trembling hands? Buckle in as we tiptoe through backstage shadows for part 2 of this fascinating tradition. Beneath the relentless spotlight, even icons crave pockets of solitude. Before each performance, Taylor Swift vanishes from the bustling corridors and retreats into a makeshift sanctuary, a pop-up tent, adorned with twinkle lights and the scent of lavender incense. Here, the world is quiet and anticipatory, her literal bubble away from everything, where no one enters uninvited. It's striking to realize that the final hour before showtime is governed by superstition as much as choreography. Taylor reads aloud a random vintage poem from her ever-growing personal anthology, an act that grounds her in words older than fame or fandom, seeking echoes of herself in the forgotten stanzas. An unexpected tradition began during the Red Tour. Every pre-show, Taylor handwrites a secret note and folds it into the lining of a shoe she'll wear on stage. These tiny missives, never meant to be seen again, serve as both time capsule and talisman. In her own words, they're conversations with my future self. The ritualistic snack is as idiosyncratic as her songwriting. One slice of cinnamon bread, toasted so precisely that anything less is discarded, then dusted with nutmeg brought personally by her mother. The taste cues childhood breakfasts before piano lessons, comfort baked into nostalgia. Once backstage banter dies down, she embarks on a solitary walk through deserted hallways, headphone cords trailing behind, blasting a playlist no one has ever heard. The tracks are eclectic. An Icelandic folk song melts into 90 seconds hip-hop before yielding to raw voice notes of demos never released. This mosaic of sounds becomes the rhythm of anticipation itself. In the moments leading up to makeup and costumes, Taylor crafts ephemeral tattoos with a Sharpie along her wrist. These symbols range from cryptic initials to obscure coordinates, a code known only to her inner circle. Fans might speculate for years, but most meanings remain as private as a diary's lock. Unexpectedly, she always rewatches a single film scene, never the whole movie, just a select 5-minute clip chosen for its emotional charge. From Casablanca's rain-soaked airport farewell to Moonlight's beach revelation, this cinematic ritual injects borrowed emotion straight into her bloodstream. Perspective magnifies pressure. To anchor herself before facing a sea of strangers-turned-devotees, Taylor sketches a quick portrait or caricature of someone backstage. A security guard's furrowed brow or her backup dancer's wild hair, forcing focus on ordinary details amid extraordinary turmoil. If anxiety threatens to drown excitement, there's one counterspell. She rearranges objects within her dressing room until harmony returns. Perfume bottles aligned by height, lyric sheets ordered in reverse chronology, shoes forming constellations only she can decode. She rarely speaks about it publicly, but another key tradition is reciting fragments from letters fans have written over the years, sentences memorized for their honesty or wit. Speaking these out loud is both shield and salve. They become incantations against imposter syndrome. Before every show since 2013, Taylor conducts what she calls shadow outlines. Facing an empty mirror bathed in dim blue light, she traces the silhouette of her face with finger or eyeliner. Not for vanity, but ritual closure. I need to see myself before they see me. Her bandmates know that silence reigns for 3 minutes right before call time. During this window, Taylor meditates not cross-legged but standing tall in her sequined boots, breathing with intention while envisioning each note and lyric as pulses of colored light weaving through the stadium. For many artists, warm-up scales are routine, yet Taylor's vocal run-throughs always include at least one unreleased melody, a promise to herself that something new is always waiting in the wings. Witnesses say these moments can feel like eavesdropping on future history. And finally, the most intimate gesture. Taylor grasps a small locket tucked under her neckline, inside which lies a photo torn not neatly but raggedly from an old family album. She closes her eyes and whispers an unrepeated phrase meant only for that photograph, a secret handshake between who she was and who she must become tonight. If you love these Taylor tidbits, hit like and subscribe to keep shifting with Swift Shifter.